watch with history only, who's in trouble, who's in top, who's in the bubble. History only, who's in trouble, who's in top, who's in the bubble. Tourists. The observer. History only, who's in trouble, who's in top, who's in the bubble. History only, who's in trouble, who's in top, who's in the bubble. The observer.
Easy part of TikTok, but throwing yourself out into the environment and that, and finding content which people are going to enjoy and stuff, that's what I like, you know what I mean? That makes him different. That's why I said that I want to do a bit of IRL, you know what I mean, content and that, because, you know, that would make people different from other people, makes it unique, you know what I mean? I don't know where he gets his energy from. Oh, he's slim anyway, you know what I mean? He's a slim, you know what I mean? If he was like fucking 20 odd stone and that, he wouldn't be doing all these all day, every day, you know what I mean? I like him when he just hinted it's funny. It's something different, isn't it? It's something different. Who was running with him? It was him and a friend. There was two of them. It was £250 each, but if you catch both of them, it's 500 quid. What's IRL content? In real life, Colette just stands for in real life, in the real world, in real life, you know what I mean? In real life content. So, yeah, that's what I mean. Morning, Queen Blessings. So, okay, where are we going to go? Yeah, here we go now. I don't know if you was made aware yesterday, CLA decided to paint a floor. Yes, we've heard that right. CLA decided yesterday that she thinks it's normal to paint your floor with just literal paint. The guy who's run with him normally chasing him. Yeah, I heard that, Amy, but I didn't know if it was... I heard that in the comment section, so I didn't know whether to say that because I didn't know if it was truthful, but thank you for letting me know that. This is... Yes, guys, I'm going to show it now. She was painting a floor. Yeah, so anyone that is going to be pulled up, scuffed, everything, you know what I mean? Like, there's no treatment on that paint, so literally any walking on that, and I guarantee you now, she ain't going to wait. You'd have to wait at least 24 hours to step on that paint properly, you know what I mean? She's hysterical. She's definitely something. She's definitely something. And do you know what else she does as well, guys? She ends up painting the floor, but leaves her phone over the other side of the actual room, so she can't... She's literally live streaming. She's put her phone down, painted the floor on the way out, and then realised that the phone is over the other side of the room. Could be floor paint. No, it isn't. It isn't floor paint. It ain't. It isn't. She's crackers. But yeah, I'll watch this now. Yeah, I'll watch this. This is hilarious. Thank you, Kaz. Good morning.
How am I gonna do this? Shit, I can't get the phone.
Morning, Keela. What the hell was that? Morning, Hannah Lowe. Morning, Chesa. Don't know what it was fucking noisy though. Thank you, Voltora. HJD, thank you. Thank you, guys. It's loud though, isn't it? Jesus. Susie, HJD, thank you. She needs some skirting board there, or some sort of touch up or something. So yeah, CLA is so CLA basically just thinks she's one of them home makeover shows and that, and like Katie just said there, it could be floor paint. It isn't. It's the same paint that she used on everywhere else in the house, the wall, the floor, the tiles. She's crazy. Thank you, Sabrina. She's absolutely nuts, this woman is. But you know what? The thing is, a lot of people love it. A lot of people think she's absolutely fucking hilarious, and she probably worked top as well. Do you know what? She's mad, ain't she? Thank you, Kaz Marie. Do you want me to be totally honest with you? Them 16-minute makeovers and that, they are literally junk. Absolutely, literally junk. They're literally just done to make it look good for TV shows. But I guarantee you now, if you went through with like a fine tooth comb and that, everything's a mess. I don't watch her, Alex. Wow, you know what I mean? Each their own, ain't it? Like I said, I don't watch her. And to be fair, she knows how to work the system, because I wonder how many subs she made yesterday. She must have made, I don't know, she was on like 2,000 something subs yesterday. Her subs went skyrocket because she was on sub live all day. So she definitely knew how to do it. It was her gifters that bought all the paint. She'll just use anything, Liz Mac, to be honest with you. 600, she made 600 subscribers yesterday. It's wild, absolutely wild. Morning, Martin. Treats the gifters like poo. A lot of people do, to be honest with you. A lot of people do treat their gifters like shit. Good morning, Catnip Claws. I'm going to show you now from Smiler DG Clips. The favourite clips of the year from DG. Morning, Nettie. Like I said, I keep it positive in the morning, because today could be one of them escalating lives. She wasn't happy about being camped to. Oh no, I've seen that. She said she had wanted to end the live. I might have the video actually. I'll have a look. Kerry C, good morning. Morning, Heidi. Morning, Nanny Stan. Thank you. Tipster. Kelly Mac, thank you. Nanny K, thank you. Morning, Tesla.
Blood. What is that? I told you weren't big enough. That is sweet, bro. That's and it's folded on me.
I don't need a ring, and my girls don't need a thing, cause I've been through hell and bad, listen to the fire sing.
Morning, Claire.
Some days I wanna sail away when the going gets rough, when the going gets tough. But something
with you, I'm more than enough. So don't give up, keep it.
Thank you, Netta. Thank you, Voltura. Thank you, Owl's Life.
Okay, I get it. Let me think. I guess it's my turn. Maybe it's time to put this pussy on your sideburns.
I'm gonna just speak out. But it smells so good, we just get rugged. I got dumb shit, this so cool, essentially cracking on you to be there to support me mentally. I'm back to hoop, you from fans. And this fit, I tell my friends about 10 hours, you be outside. If it's time to quit, you be down right. Girl, so I'm getting fun now.
If you want to go and watch it, guys, go and follow and go and watch it on Smiler DG Clips. We will be here all day. We're only that far into the video. We've got all that to go. And we've got loads to get through. But if you want to go and watch it, Smiler DG Clips, drop it a follow and go and watch it. Alright, guys. He's entertaining. That's one thing you can always say about DG. You know what I mean? There's entertainment there. He's not someone that will just sit on a live, just constantly battle and just talk. You know what I mean? You can't stand DG. But that's up to you. That's your opinion.
I've just been.
But where are we going now? Oh yeah, because we was talking about CLA. This was Levoy's live, and there was Cam 2 in CLA, and this is the point because someone just mentioned it in the chat. This is where she found out she was being Cam 2'd, and she was annoyed, saying it was a sub only live. You know what I mean? You're up his arse. It's unreal. He doesn't even know your name. In it for Bants, right? For one, he does, and even if he didn't, it wouldn't matter because it's FYP. You know what I mean? Why am I up his arse? Not up his arse at all, mate. You're pretty boring, ain't you? Why do you come on your real account? Why do you address me on your real account? You know what I mean? Madness, isn't it? Morning, Claire Bear.
I'm a big fan of you. Don't worry, we'll get rid of him. He's gonna get done from TikTok.
You naughty boy, Levi.
Because I'm sub live only. That's why he's like streaming my sub live, which is out of order.
Cheers here, mate.
He's got people on his boxes.
Thank you, Claire.
A lot of people want to get in the box all of a sudden, Levi, don't they? I don't know who they are.
Do you want me to be totally honest with the situation, right? You know, if it was other people, I'd understand. But you know what Levoy's done here and that? I agree. Because you know what? Because she literally has done it to earn money. And not only that, she doesn't give a shit about her gifters. She genuinely just doesn't give a shit. Like if it was someone else and it was a sub only live, I'd be like, yeah, I understand. You know what I mean? It's not fair because then the subs that are paying for it, you know what I mean? You're taking away that extra bit of content for them and that. But when it comes to her and that, nah, I don't agree with it at all. I just think because she doesn't give a shit about her gifters, I agree with it. How you doing, Jag? You well? Can we give Jag a follow, guys? Because you know what it is. The video I was showing was Jag and Joey Ticky earlier. Yeah, but there was morphed as one. It's always been about money. 100% Voltori. How you doing, Spartans? You out? How you doing, Jack? You good? So yeah, at the end of the day, like I said, it's the only time that I would agree with that. You know what I mean, private streaming someone's sub live, because at the end of the day, she literally does not give a shit. The way she speaks to her gifters, the way she doesn't acknowledge them, and like she said about her mods, if you ain't gifting her a lion and that, she's going to remove you as mod. So at the same time, and that, where's the respect? Us as humans should all have an equal respect for one another. You know what I mean? Especially if you're willing to pay your hard-earned money to these creators. You know what I mean? So each their own though. Nothing is ever enough for us, it seems. Oh, yeah, definitely not. You know what I mean? She earned, 128k diamonds in 2 hours. And she said that wasn't enough for her. That's like 500 quid. You know what I mean? That wasn't enough for her, apparently. You know what I mean? But then she'll moan about she wants people to pay for her stuff and that. It's crazy at times and that. I wouldn't even give her a 1p rose. Each their own, you know what I mean? Each their own, you know what I mean? There's going to be people that love her and people that want to gift her. It's all trying to make themselves known. I think that's what a lot of the, like the gifters are. I mean, there's obviously the huge gifters on the app that will just throw their money around like it's gone out of fashion. But there's also other smaller gifters on there that are gifting to try and be recognised, or they're trying to just be acknowledged and that. And it's the wrong way to go about things. You don't get appreciated that way. Juju Mails, thank you, unless you're keeping it up and constantly gifting. But everyone's financial background's different and you need to understand that, you know what I mean? I like gifting. We know you do, Edger. But to be fair, always gift within your means, because at the end of the day, you need to understand that you never know. Tomorrow's never promised. There could be a situation tomorrow that you kind of thought, you know what I mean? There could be like, I don't know, your car could break down, or, you know what I mean? And then you've got an added expense that you didn't know you had from that previous day. So just you just need to take a step back and just before you press that button to gift, just think about the next few days. Have you got enough gas in your house? Have you got enough electric? Have you got enough food? You know what I mean? So, just make sure. Why don't they give the money to whoever calls like a pension struggling this winter? Alison, I agree. You know what I mean? And there's different... you don't know what people are doing, though. Big up Frankie anyway, mate. I'm skin now. I'll rob treasure boxes. Well, fair play. Fair play. Casmarie, thank you. But like I said, I always say that to people, and that if you... just think into the future, what possibly could arise, you know what I mean? You're the only one. You are the only one, Michelle, who I've heard say this. I think everyone should, Martine, you know what I mean? And it's coming up to Christmas and that, it's getting colder and stuff, you know what I mean? So, I never gift big, but just a small token of appreciation. Karen, you know what I mean? That's up to the person themselves, you know what I mean? But fair play to you if you can do that within your means. Where are we going now? There's a lot of drama on here, but I want to see you. I'm going to give you a little bit of I'm going to show a little bit of positive quote now. A little bit of I don't know if you ever used to watch it with Ricky Gervais. I think most of the people have watched it. I'm saying my coins gifted to help with my donations. Oh, big up, Sammy. Big up. Always show appreciation as you're doing. Oh, thank you, Jack. You're a little legend, aren't you? I'll send gifts to creators providing entertainment. Jacqueline, 100%. So you should, if you want to do that. You know what I mean? If that's how you feel, you know what I mean? That's what I meant. You can only afford to give. That's you know what, Karen? Don't ever put pressure on yourself. Yeah, but this is I want you to listen to this because I watch this, and if this a lot of this, you'd have to understand this, right, and take a step back and listen to the words, and then acknowledge it, and then think it over in your head, and you'll understand what I'm saying.
A society grows great when old men plant trees, the shade of which they know they will never sit in. Good people do things for other people. That's it, the end.
I'll play it once more.
A society grows great when old men plant trees, the shade of which they know they will never sit in. Good people do things for other people. That's it, the end.
And if you understand what they mean by that, then you understand. My dad put me onto his show. It's a great show. So, where are we going now? Oh yeah, here we go. I've seen this as well. It's one of them little it's good, and it's wicked, and it Cara. Afterlife is amazing. It's actually one of the best shows Netflix has ever done, to be honest with you. By far one of the best shows, because it hits deep, and it, you know what I mean, because obviously the storyline around it and that impacts so many people in everyday life, you know what I mean, within the big C and everything. So it's really, really good. But anyway, I've seen this little clip yesterday. I don't know if anyone has seen it on TikTok and that. I'm going to show it now. Must have watched the series 30 times. Oh, it's brilliant. Oh, killer. I'm telling you now, watch Afterlife with Ricky Gervais. It's teary. It's emotional. It's really good. You sound local to me. I probably am, Miss Al. If you're from Birmingham, you know what I mean. I'm not from the Black Country. Everyone thinks that most people from Birmingham sound like, I'm from Birmingham. That's not Birmingham. That's the Black Country. Everyone goes, I'm from Birmingham, and it's not Birmingham at all. I need to watch it too. Watch it, piss poor. I'm telling you now. You're from Wolverhampton. Yeah. A mixture of emotions. Here we go.
Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry
Sorry,
Christmas
Shazza.
and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Yeah, Bonnie. Like I said, his community is mad. He's got so many good people. You got Smiler, DG Clips, you got Bonnie Clip Queen, you got Princess Clips, you got DG TV. Like, literally, he has FYP channels dedicated to himself alone. So, you know what I mean? He's killing it. Originally from the Wood. Oh, is that where you're from? Chelmsley Wood or Smith's Wood? Where are we going now? Where are we going now? I think we... What the hell is this now? Oh yeah. This is it yesterday. I watched this yesterday. It's funny. I think everyone loves a good. I love a good scare prank. I swear to God now. Thank you, Lunatic. Honestly, right? I could watch them all day if they're good and they're not like fake, because a lot of them online are so fake. But you know what? I'm all up for it. I'm really jumpy. Do you know what? Right? I'm quite jumpy at certain things. You know, like if there's like a long pause of quiet and then all of a sudden something comes out, like I'm jumpy. Morning Rain. Morning Shah. Morning Donna. How are you doing? Let's start getting into the nitty gritty then now, guys. I think I've got through the positive, like, because there's so much nitty gritty to go on today. I've got to find the start of it. Oh no, I got one more for you to show anyway. It's not positive though, but it's getting into the nitty gritty. So this is me supporting someone now. Here we go, guys.
Somebody said a minute ago, can I sell some of the stuff? Yes, I am. I've already put some stuff on eBay and I'm going to be putting stuff on Vinted, but I will not be sharing with you what my eBay or Vinteds are because I don't want hassle. I don't want problems. So I will not be sharing on here what my Vinted or eBay accounts are. Okay? So please don't ask me to, because I quite simply won't do it. But I will be listing stuff on both Vinted and eBay. I've got teddy bears, old and new, to sell. I've got clothes. I've got makeup, P. Louise stuff. I've got all sorts that I'll be selling going forwards. Yeah, exactly, Kellyanne. I'm not going to pay the debt off by selling bits, because a lot of the debt was also accumulated by spending money on takeaways and goodness knows what else. Thank you, Misfit. Thank you for the hand heart. Thank you. That's really nice of you. I've already got a repayment plan. It's going to take me 2 years.
Guys, I know you're all coming for her. She's not trying to tell you guys. She's just telling things online. She's not trying to tell you though, guys. She's hoping your ears are closed while she's trying to put her point across online. So please don't come for her. She's having a terrible time.
Years to pay it all off.
She's not telling you though.
You know, it's a learning curve. It is a learning curve. So I've managed to shift a lot of it onto interest-free credit cards. Talking about it so that maybe my experiences will help somebody else avoid the same problem. By me explaining it to you all and telling you all what's happened, maybe, just maybe, I can help somebody else avoid it. Somebody said it.
Yeah, basically, guys, she's trying to tell you online, not because she needs any help or anything. She's not telling you for telling you. She's telling you in case she can help someone else. I mean, she's not going into any information how she could support someone else that's going through that financial problem. But her just telling you that she's in debt and she's selling stuff is going to help you guys. That there is 101 of how to deal with debt plans and stuff. So I'm glad that she spoke out on that. You know what I mean? I know she must be going through a terrible ordeal. Honestly, right, guys, I'm lost. The app's lost. You know what I mean? She's just telling you because she wants to tell you, but she's not telling you. So, yeah, just letting you know. Where are we going now? Oh, yeah, he's back on the scene. He's been hitting my FYP again, so... Because he's been hitting my FYP and I've been tagged in things, so I'm going to start... I'll play the videos. This one is Prince Brat has had a fallout with friends and talks about his feelings. So she just bought a house. How is that possible with debts? I don't know, Ian, mate. You'd have to ask her. Send her a message, Ian. I'm pretty sure she'll tell you all about her debt.
I have my own life, you know. I have my own stresses. I have my own fears. I have my own panics. I have my own problems.
Morning, Tracer.
Which already is enough that I don't make public to anyone because I'm not that type of person. Now mix that with having to carry other people's problems because for whatever reason you've got to be responsible for how people act.
Thank you, Dinka.
So mix your own problems that you're dealing with alongside other grown adults' problems because I'm a babysitter. And here's the thing that I can't wrap my head around. You get involved, you're doing wrong. You don't get involved, you're doing wrong. There's no winning for me in this situation. I just have to accept that I'm so used to people leaving me at this stage. And I am, and it's the truth. I'm so used to people leaving me at this stage, and anyone who knows me knows what my own insecurities and struggles in life.
A little bit of a net there.
But I don't know. Anyone who knows me knows that I would do anything for anyone.
I would
I'll help anyone. I'll be there for anyone.
For love.
I just wanted to do a game show on TikTok, man. And I've got involved in certain beefs on TikTok and dramas and FYP stuff that I probably shouldn't have even involved myself in the first place. And it was all just to, you know, build a bit of a platform. I'm going to sit and say it wasn't. But truthfully now, I've really been trying to stay away from every single bit of drama. And I don't care about the people who do it.
Stay now.
Trolls, I just know that they're terrible people, pointing to people closest to you. It fucking hurts, man. And I'm just a laughing stock at the moment to people. It's horrible.
Stay now. Thank you, Francis. He's not typing, guys. That's a lie. He's not typing. He's absolutely full of shit. Thank you, Frankie. Chatting shit.
I think I care a lot, Dylan. Maybe too much. Maybe that's a weakness. Guys, will you share a life with me, please?
Do you know what that reminds me of, guys? You know when I was a kid at school, I'm doing the school plays, and I'm pretending like I'm in an office, just tapping all the letters at the same time, just going, yeah, I'm in an office, I'm really working. You know what I mean? He's honestly, all this is a result of your own actions. The way you've acted and the things that you've done is all on yourself. We're responsible for our choices in life. We're responsible for the path we choose to go down, and unfortunately the path you chose to go down, for you being disloyal, throwing people under buses, just doing the most horrendous and heinous things. This is your path, unfortunately. Morning, Shabba, how are you? But to be fair, I can type that fast. TikTok drama, well, fucking fair play to you. Because I'm telling you now, that was me as in the school plays, 100%.
But just know that I don't try to do anything but just bring a fun show. The only thing that I ever requested was for people to have fun and be civil. You're not going to be friends with everyone. You're not going to like everyone. You're not going to get on with everyone. But that's not an excuse to try to make people feel uncomfortable. That's not an excuse to throw digs at them because you don't like them. That's not an excuse to make their life hell for fun.
What about weaponising people's traumas to point score against people that once you classed as a close friend? I mean, it could be that. What the fuck's that thing? Oh, big up with that flaming heart. What the fuck is that thing, anyway?
You just be an adult and don't talk to them. You know what I mean? And if asking that makes me the worst person in the world, then so be it. I guess they've lost a great friend, because I've not done anything to anyone. Nothing whatsoever. I've been there for people at their lowest times. I've been there for people at their highest times.
Thank you, Lennox.
I've watched people cry. I've watched people smile. And every single time when something doesn't go right within this group, for whatever reason, it's my fault.
Morning, Granny, sir.
It's my fault.
Thank you, Claire, for that, man. Thank you, Lennox.
Now, someone in the chat tell me, how does that make sense?
He's just basically slagging off his community here now. He's just literally digging them out. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you, Lennox. Literally digging out his own community, saying the people that are around here and that. Because it's no one I know in your community, so fuck you now. Get a grip yourself, son.
You have nothing to be sorry
it's called
for.
The Beating Heart. I've never seen it, listen, that, to be fair. Thank you, Wendy.
Difference between being a bit shady in a group chat.
I think, to be fair, your character was shown just the way you spoke to your own mother online, regardless of her actions. You know what I mean? Because in the same breath, your mum could literally say the worst to you and say what you want to. Even though people say it must be a mutual respect, no, at the end of the day, that's your mother. So even if she chooses to say a certain thing that what you don't agree with, unfortunately, you've publicly outed her on social media, trying to give her a bad look. You know what I mean? So that just shows your character in general, regardless of what you've done to your friends in the past and what you're throwing them under the bus and using people's traumas. At the end of the day, the most important person in your life is that woman that gave birth to you. And the way you've shown your actions towards her was, for me, shocking. I'm going to be honest with you. And allow your fucking creepy boyfriend as well, also, to drag her as well, to make her look so fucking horrible online. Fuck you now. Like, give yourself a head. What's more important to you? Love or family? Or love or whatever.
Being a bit shady and a cool. And constantly going for someone. And I will never enable bullying. I just won't. I don't care.
Hey, there you go, Bubba Gum.
Of you. I'm not
perfect timing there. Thank you, Bambo.
I'm not, and I won't be. I have my own life, you know.
So we got that one, we got that clip, guys. Unfortunately, I know he's annoying. I know he's monotone. I know that he's all this, but he's on FYP. And, you know what I mean, yet him and his boyfriend bullied the mother online. Exactly, TikTok drama, exactly. But we got one more little clip of him, and then we're going to move on from him, because I'm not making a show about him, guys. 100% not. But obviously it's FYP.
Any questions or anything, guys? I appreciate you all being in here. Yes, I do.
Slagged them off a minute ago.
No problem, Nicola. When's the wedding? I don't know. Everyone is asking that. I don't know, I only just found out. No, listen, Chris, put yourself first. I understand completely. I just hope you get better soon.
Select a face, guys. Doesn't mean anything.
Me and my mum will cook together. What's been your favourite part time seeing Cowboy? The proposal, for sure. I mean, that was a shock. I love you, Beth. Are you doing a live for the wedding? Who knows? Everyone's asking about the wedding. I don't know. I mean, I'm meant to be planning it, but it will be when it will be. It won't be anytime soon. Look, we've spent enough time taking our time, so I wouldn't want to rush a wedding now. But you will know when you need to know. Put it that way.
Bamboo.
No, you're not letting anyone down, Chris. It's your health, honestly. I completely understand. Yeah, Beth, you're singing at the wedding. That's one confirmed thing. Exactly, Alex, exactly.
Thank you, Sabrina.
Do you remember when I met Cowboy for the first time on here? I'm sure you was around then.
Thank you, Sabrina. I've got a question for you guys. I'm actually going to do a poll now because this is a genuine question, right? I'd like to know the answer. Would you, right, or would you not? Because everyone's going to be different. People are actually going to agree with this and disagree. It might be even a 50-50. Would you go live on your wedding day, guys? Looking at it, you can either think, you know what, you want to share it with your community or your special day, or like get a grip. There's real life to deal with, and then there's obviously live. So I'm gonna let you choose now. Would you go live on your wedding day? Yes or no? I'll let you choose because there's two ways of looking at this. So I mean, we've got an absolute landslide here, and I am absolutely surprised. Do you know what it is, right? Do you want me to be totally honest with you? I now actually feel there's actually some faith. You know what I mean? I have faith in TikTok now. I actually have faith in TikTok. Because you know what? I really thought it was going to be a 50-50. I really thought it was going to be 50-50, and I was thinking, you know what? It goes to show that we're too involved in TikTok. But you know what? I actually have faith. I actually have faith in TikTok now. Thank God for that. Some things should be personal and private. Yeah, you can post. I mean, you can post clips, 100%. But to go live, you know what I mean? You should be spending it with family, and you know what I mean? It's your special day with your loved ones and stuff. Yeah, I wouldn't personally go live, but each their own. There's no wrong answer. You know, I mean, people are different. But yeah, I'd post video clips and that if you wanted to share it with your community, or even like for your subs and stuff. You know what I mean? Private clips. But yeah, if they get married, yeah, there's always that as well. Loss, 100%. There's only a little bit left of this clip anyway, so.
Who's got one of those little Santa swings, guy? Oh my God, we keep dropping from 300 subscribers. It's really freaking annoying, and these odd numbers annoy me. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Let's get back to 300 subscribers, please, and thank you. Will the wedding be here?
Odd numbers frustrate you. Not manipulation or anything, definitely not.
America, I don't know, maybe both.
Thank you, Kirsta.
Do the most, who knows? I know, Alex, it's crazy, isn't it? Crazy. Subscribe, everyone. Let's get back up to 300.
Laura.
And if you have one of those Santa swings, they're like 90 coins. We should have 30 by now. Yeah, do the absolute most. You know what I mean, Alex?
He's not talking to me, guys. Definitely not. But the thing is, you see that we should be at this by now. You know what I mean? It's just, for me, it's just mad. Like, oh, I've got like 3K, basically 3K's worth of Santa swings. But you know what? We should already be there by now. Like, he really does go live and think, you know what? They have to be there. They have to be gifting. Like, I don't know, man. Mr. UK, TikTok is on the dailies, guys. Good morning, Dawn, sorry, Dawn Berry, good morning.
What do I have to do, guys? Subscribe! When do I have to do it? Now.
Guys, you got to sub to him now.
Oh, you're married now. You can tell that I need some sleep, right? Oh, Beth's asking for a proposal.
Thank you, Ella.
Oh, darling. Hello, James. How are you? Exactly, a bad influence. Who's not subscribed in? If you're not subscribed in, say me. Hello, love life. No, don't be silly. Hi, how are you? Why are you not subscribed? Cheyenne, Sunny, Carly, you are subscribed.
Thank you, Ella.
Erica, why are you not subscribed? Love life, why are you not subscribed? Hello, Zach, welcome back. You missed a really important moment. Any questions or anything, guys?
There's 100 in that room there. I don't know what his I don't watch him, so I don't know what his views in there. But like I say, views don't really much, as long as you've got a good community. Did you say Kev is on the dailies? Yeah, he was. Kev was on the dailies. I don't know if he's on there now, but yeah, he was definitely on the dailies. I've seen him. He had like 50-odd thousand coins, and he was just after 12, really. So yeah, he will block. So that he will block if you don't gift or sub. Oh, I know situations. Trust me, I know of situations. Oh, thank you, one and only. So let's start getting in to the nitty and gritty of what went on yesterday. Oh yeah, let me just get this out of the way. There's one video. We've got Court Assassin saying that she won't be seen. He's number 3. Oh, he's on there now, 63. 63 on there now, guys. So, there you go. Morning, Mini Finny. How are you? So, yeah, he's still on there, guys. Thank you, one and only. We got Court Assassin saying that she won't be seeing her kids at Christmas. Morning, Shay.
I don't think I am Rachel, no. The dads have obviously got plans with them.
Morning, Kiko.
What they say comes first, because I can't be asked to argue with them about Christmas.
Thank you, Shazza.
Yeah.
Thank you, Liz Mac. Thank you, Beth.
It's not that much of a big deal to me, because I know my kids are going to have a good...
Do you hear the word in there? It's not that much of a big deal to me. Do you hear the word? It's not that much of a big deal to me. Yeah, you heard that right. Like, there's no wording after this that you'd accept, would you? Morning, Zoe. Morning, Marie.
Time regardless. If I start demanding them on Christmas Day, I'm only going to be doing that to be selfish, and they're going to have a fantastic day, whatever they're doing, so there's no need for
Morning,
me to
Tara. How are you? Morning, Alice.
I want to see my kids on Christmas Day because I know their dads are going to put so much effort into them. I don't want to take that away from them. If I was having them, I'd plan my Christmas around them, but I'm not, so I'm free to do what I like.
Thank you, user.
That would make me so sad, though. No, it doesn't make me sad. I don't get sad over the little details, because if I get sad, it's only for me, but my kids are not going to be sad. So why am I going to be sad when my kids are not sad? My kids are going to be very happy on Christmas Day, Christmas morning.
Because you've still got your own feelings, regardless if your kids are going to have a good Christmas. You know what I mean? That's what Christmas is all about. Sharing times with loved ones, even though no matter what social media and the pressures they put on adults today, thinking that it is all about presents and gifts and all that stuff, you know what I mean? However, it's all about waking up in the morning, you know what I mean, seeing smiles on faces and stuff. That's what Christmas is about. But to you, Christmas is about you sitting online with your hand out asking people to pay for your shit. That's where you feel Christmas is, isn't it? That's where your Christmas is all going to come at once, when the good people of TikTok is funding your drink and all the stuff else you do, you know what I mean? So
who's actually sad? Well, me, but then why am I not happy if my kids are happy? Do you get me? I'm actually so happy that they've got things going on. That makes me happy as a mum. Because people like you who are making them comments have no emotional intelligence. Your brain...
What? Like, just... I think she just talks for the sake of talking here. Like, she's not making any sense whatsoever. What's coming out of her mouth is just words. She doesn't know what she's talking about. She doesn't know the meaning behind anything she says. Literally, she's telling people they don't have intelligence, right, when she's just literally saying that because their kids are going to be with their dad and that I'm not going to be sad because they're not sad. Huh? Make that make sense.
Don't go that far.
We're responsible for our own feelings.
That's why you don't get it, Carly. Do you get that though?
Yeah, don't take advice off parenting off this one. She's absolutely vile to the core as well. Like, she literally doesn't give a crap about breaking anyone's hearts or, you know, all she gives a shit about, like, remember she was asked the question, I played the video not so long ago, about a couple of weeks ago, didn't I, when she was asked the question, oh, who would you choose, TikTok or your children? And she said, I shouldn't have to choose. At that point, anything that comes out of that woman's mouth, there's going to be nothing that I'm going to agree with. She literally said, when she said about who would you choose, TikTok or your children, she said, I shouldn't have to choose. So, there you go. That for me says it all. You know what I mean? So, sad, innit? It's sad. That's why, like I said the other day, like, you know, when people don't put their loved ones or their kids first and stuff, that, you know what I mean, and the people are just for the sake of having children because they want to have children, that it's disgusting, isn't it? It's absolutely disgusting. It's crazy. Where are we going to go now? Oh yeah, here we go. This is the Delusive Angie and Fat Freak. There's a couple of clips here. We're going to shift into obviously the stuff that had been going on with obviously the live that was going on yesterday. So here we go. This was Fat Freak talking out on the conclusion to his deep dive on Delusive Andrew.
Have we all got the message now? Angie is a liar. So if Angie says anything about me, says anything about any other creator, hell, says anything about herself, ask her for some evidence. Question everything she says, because nothing
Morning,
comes
Jacko.
out of her mouth is truthful. She said today that I doxed Lindsay's messages would prove that's not true. We've shown, obviously, Angie lied about cancer, lying to the police. What else? We've shown, obviously, that she talks about her dad and the broccoli online.
Morning, Leish.
Mother's called her a liar. I mean, honestly, it's just too easy to, you know, it's just too easy with these liars. It's too easy. I wonder who's next on the deep dive list. Right, I'm going to fuck off. I've got Christmas presents to wrap up. Alright, peace guys, have a good one, and don't, whatever you do, chew 20 nicotine gum chew 20 nicotine gum pouches, start foaming at the sides of your mouth and open a bottle of Merlot. Catch you later guys. Peace.
Yeah, that was what he said, because obviously the situation had gone on. I wish he'd deep dive me, then he'd realise that he might be able to put out there that I'm not a wronger, because no matter what the people want to put on TikTok. You know what I mean? Hopefully one day he'll do one on me. I might even ask him to be fair. Because when it comes back, I'm squeaky clean then. Yeah. So anyway, let me just... This is what Angie said from the context of, obviously, you know, the situation happened on TikTok when voice notes were getting played and it really affected Fat Freak, you know what I mean? So...
I knew the whole contents of that voice note, I probably wouldn't have played it, but I thought it was, I thought something completely different when I played that voice note. And I only played that voice note because he went in on me. He was mocking my father's death. But like I said, I wouldn't have played it if I knew the context around it. Because
did you go on Canadian Angie last night, like Ange?
No. I think Canadian Angie was talking about it last night, and she wanted me to ask the question whether I played the voice note, And I just, like I said, I don't know, I didn't know the whole context around that voice note, do you know what I mean? If I knew, I wouldn't have played it. However, if that was the other way around, he would have straight away played that.
Yeah.
If I knew the whole contents of that voice note, I probably wouldn't have played it, but I thought it...
Why are you still on about... This is literally Jodie Lou, right? Would you like to come in the box, Jodie Lou? This is literally one clip of Angie. This is the first clip, Jodie Lou, of Angie, because FYP. Wipe your screen. There's nothing on my screen. Oh, you're about... Oh, okay. Oh, my... You know what I mean? Some people... Move on. Are you okay? You okay, Lulu? Sorry, Lulu. It's not... So it's Lulu, not Jodie Lou. Sorry, I apologise, Jodie Lou. I know you're in here somewhere. Lulu, yeah. Like, literally, that's the first thing I've mentioned, and you've literally came in and said, move on. Are you okay? You're going through a terrible time. Do you need some... Do you want us to help you out here? You know what I mean? Honestly, some people and that. She's on the FYP. She does it to go on the FYP. And I can't speak about it. I'm sick of seeing her face, that's all. Well, unfortunately, it's FYP. So I have to show it.
I thought something completely different when I played that voice note. And I only played that voice note because he went in on me. He was mocking my father's death. But like I said, I wouldn't have played it if I knew the context around it. Because
did you go on Canadian Angie last night, like Ange?
No. I think Canadian Angie was talking about it last night, and she wanted me to ask the question whether I played the voice note, And I just, like I said, I don't know, I didn't know the whole context around that voice note, do you know what I mean? If I knew, I wouldn't have played it. However, if that was the other way around, he would have straight away played that.
Colette, I'll just give you a little brief. I don't want to go into it. It's not my business. All it was Fat Freak's personal voice note was, I'm not going to tell you the information on it, and it was troubling for him, and it was affecting his mental health, and she played it on her live to get him and laughed and points scored and all that stuff. But yeah, I'm not going to mention the context of it because it's not my context to talk about. I'm pretty sure if you spoke to Fax, he'll tell you about it anyway, so...
Yeah.
Sorry, Jodie Lou.
I knew the whole contents of that voice note. Probably
so yeah, basically, she knew exactly what the context was, because she would have been told that before she played it. You think people just go online and just literally play voice notes without knowing the context, or she didn't listen to it before? Come on now, let's not get silly. Let's not lie. And obviously, last night, Chelsea, everyone was under speculation who this raspberry tart was, and I think it's been confirmed now that Chelsea, that goes in Angie's, that was going into Canadian Angie's under the account raspberry tart FYP, she's defo chucked it out, is literally now it's come out that she is Chelsea is at raspberry tart FYP, so it's crazy, isn't it? So let's get into the nitty gritty now. Did you hear what she said about Top Girl? Who Smiling Assassin? Who?
In your Discord, she's a weak woman. There's something wrong with her. She's weird and all this. And I was sat there and I was thinking, like, where are you getting this from? Like,
We'll get to you shortly.
Boxes, doing quizzes. I've done the FYP for her a few times when she's asked me to, and I've come to for her sometimes. That's it. Like, there was nothing else to it. And I've not streamed for them either, apart from, like, come to in the likes of M's and stuff when they've asked me to. And I've only streamed the boxing, like, last weekend for DG, and the one last night.
Yeah.
But, like, for her to come in and say, like, she's financially gaining from you and stuff like that, like...
Yeah.
I know the whole...
Because when someone puts that seed in your head, innit, you think, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like, I understand the whole thing with Georgia coming in,
And then, but that's because the seed was already in there.
Yeah.
The seed had been planted, so you think, oh, wait a minute. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that completely. I don't know Georgia. I only know her from like the drama with Cam 2 and stuff like that. But yeah, it's just crazy. Like, they've dragged me, literally. Like, yeah, my mental health has been bad. Like, I'm not coming here to trauma dump with or anything like that. But all I've done is like come in as raspberry tart. Yeah, it's me. No malice towards it or anything. Like, I've just brought a bit of fun and positivity. And just to put a smile on people's faces, because this time of the year, it is hard for people. And, like, it's been hard for myself and stuff like that. So, I just wanted to do something positive and nice.
I don't think Raspberry Tart and the account was positive and nice, do you? You was Cam 2 saying and doing voiceovers, laughing, mocking. Also, me, you remember the time that obviously I had a breakdown online and that, and you played that voice recording as well, don't you? So how was you doing anything positive and nice, you know what I mean? So let's make that make sense. So you evolved, you've been caught out now you're scared of the backlash. Big Baldy Phil, how are you doing, mate? But now with obviously the Johnny situation, right? Where's the Johnny? Because where's it gone now? Where's gone? There's a clip somewhere. Give me a second. I believe it was in Canadian Andrews last night where they was talking about that Johnny. Where's it gone now? Have I not saved it? Anyway, that Johnny, morning Stifler's mum. Anyway, yesterday, that Johnny, remember that the other day when that Johnny that's in Angie's box, the Irish lad that used to be friends with Pearl, started slagging off Pearl, proper idiot, right? He come in the live the other day and I said, you know, it's funny that you're in Angie's live now. You used to go in Pearl's box and proper slate her. And the one time when Pearl and Angie had that proper back and forth, you was in the box and he was like, no, I wouldn't. I was never in the box. Show the proof. And I said, I'll find the videos. Don't worry. And he was like, no, you ain't got them. I was never in that box. And I said, you bloody well. And he was going, show it now. Putting me on the spot, trying to make me look a liar. But unfortunately, I did find I found the videos. There's another part of this video that I'm still looking for, where he was mocking Angie. So I'm going to show the video now where he says he wasn't in the video, but he was. He got in Canadian. I know that was the video I was looking for, Helen, but I'll show you guys anyway, because you know what? It took me a while to find, and there's two parts to this. The first part is a little clipping. I want to hear you. He said he didn't slag off Angie at all. He was just saying that the Pearl and him situation shouldn't have got as deep as it was. Oh, if that's the case, then explain this for me, Johnny.
My Barbie, 1,000,000%. Listen, she was making out. She had my Barbie.
Right, that's the first thing. That's the first bit of clipping you, Johnny, saying her name is effed up Angie. I'll replay it again for you because, like I said, you never said anything. Johnny. You know what I mean? Johnny is like, you know what I mean? He didn't say anything, guys. This is not him. This is not in Pearl's box. Saying anything. So here we go again.
1,000,000%. Listen,
there you go.
She was making out. She had your back. She's got no more back than a back of bacon, right? She's spineless.
And guys, he was in the live the other day, and he was mentioning about the cult, right? He was saying about the cult, how something about like, I don't know. He mentioned something to do with the cult, and he was like trying to big them up and that. Well, okay then. If that's the case, then right. If that's the case, then explain this to me, Johnny boy.
And create the fire up alive to get the clout in, to get the followers in.
And this was him saying that Angie uses people like Pearl for clout, that she fires up and starts talking about people for clout. This is what he was talking about.
Only get it through drama.
What did me and John just say, Pearl? Tomorrow, even though you've apologised, but you don't need to, watch tomorrow, Pearl. I swear to God.
Do you want to know something? Listen, she's a little irrelevant person on this app.
Yes, Pearl, she is.
fucking bully on this app, and she says, see you next Tuesday. And the cult word really, really suits her so well. And everyone that follows her is pure little pieces of rubbish. And
She likes. Can I just say something? Anyone that has cult behind their name tells what they are straight away. It tells what they are straight away. They're
can I just say something?
Hi, Lizzie.
So you didn't say anything about Angie or the thingy, like, and there's another part to this clip, the video, that I'm gonna find for you, and I'm gonna show you where he proper goes deep into Angie, calls her out for all sorts. But he never did this, you see. He never did this, guys. You know, like I said, he said, show me the proof where I'm in the box. Well, Johnny, there's the proof, mate. There is the proof. But you know what? It didn't happen. You know what I mean? What you're going to say? It was edited, you weren't in that box and all that stuff. But like I said, Johnny boy, I come with receipts. I knew it's there. And I will find the other clip as well, guys. I will find the other clip when he goes deep into Angie. You know what I mean? Angie doesn't like flip-flops. You know, she talks about loyalty and all that. So we'll see how she deals with that one. Johnny boy, he's a strange one. Oh, he's very strange. What he did to Pearl as well. Alex, and you not get him in. I don't think he'll show his face now, smiling assassin. I'm going to be genuinely honest to you. He said that that I could never find the clip. So there you go. You know what I mean? Loves his own face. What's occurring here then? Oh, nothing. Just showing some proof as using Johnny boy. But yeah, let's get into the ins and outs of. Obviously, you were aware there was a fallout yesterday between Canadian Angie and Delusive. I don't know how far this is going to stretch. But anyway, this is how the first interaction happened, and then obviously I'll show you the aftermath of it all. How you doing, Prestige, mate? How are you? You good?
Sorry.
Oh, she's going on about me. Well, let her. I can go wherever I want.
You come to her, see what she's saying. Go on then, Jade. Come to her.
I don't really care. I'm free to go wherever I want. If she wants to go on, let her go.
And I respected Canadian Angie. I had her fucking back. I had her back. I respect, you know, I even said to her, sat in her box and things, and, you know, she wanted to ask me this and that questions, and that's
Morning,
fine,
Michelle.
you know, I had that respect, and I went in there, I told her the situation with the FYP. I'm constantly being questioned by this woman. Canadian Angie, constantly questioned by her. Do you want to see all my videos? I don't post them on here, love. That's the thing, I don't post them on there. You know what I mean? There's always two sides. I'm sick of this chaos. Right?
Thank you, Francis.
Don't you dare talk about Kale's delivery.
Sorry, she's been backstabbing me for days since I came in the other day. Kales, do you want me to go over and defend you? No, listen, she's been on about me since I came in the box the other day.
To sort this out.
No.
Listen, at the end of the day, I'll go where I want when I want. If she gets upset.
You see, my view here is I don't know if like I said, I've got my own view on this. I don't know if people are going to agree. I mean, the other day Michelle left the app because she got a lot of horrendous shit said to her, which is disgusting. You know what I mean? And she needed a little break, and I'm all for that. You know what I mean? If you feel that the app's get into you and that, and you know what I mean, but don't let these scumbags come back. You know what I mean? But for me, there where Michelle's saying, "Do you want me to go over to protect your cow, to go and stick up for your cows in Angie's live?" For me, I don't understand that situation, because the stuff that was said about Michelle the other day was like horrendous, like fat shaming and all that stuff. It was disgusting. But the person you're saying that you're going to protect for 48 hours beforehand was fat shaming you also. You know what I mean? They've said the most horrendous things. I don't understand this whole live. I didn't understand any of this. You know what I mean? That's just my shout out to her. No, but I don't care. But the thing is, I don't care. You're saying, oh, she was just joking, but I wouldn't be in this live. I honestly, right, I don't, this is how I act. I'm going to be totally honest with you. I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah, you obviously, I just wouldn't be in this live. I wouldn't be involved in this whole situation, to be honest with you. So, it's just thinking, I'll play this whole live out and I'll tell you how I feel about this.
And that was a friend. What she should have said, look, the woman's not here, it's one-sided. Well, we haven't seen she got videos of what you said.
Which show now?
I don't post them. Do you understand? I've got them on here. I've played them on my live.
I'm good, Jay. How are you, mate?
I don't post them. It's not on my profile. And you're going to go by one-sided and be like Kales. Yeah? Do you want to see my side? Do you want to see my side?
You have these.
Okay, he's gonna have to come back on
You're netting, you know, your bestie.
You've got 10,000 followers.
All sitting in there like your besties, and I gave you all fucking a platform. You just used me from day fucking one, a lot of you, right? Piss off. I'm not going to. They're not going to go in.
Morning, JP.
As much as you want them,
It's other people's fucking boxes.
I'm never going to get them.
That's what the problem was with me. I told you this is what happened with me. That's so ridiculous.
I'll say again, I'm a 38-year-old woman. No one is going to tell me what box I can and can't go into. I'm not going to ask someone for permission to go into a fucking box before I open my mouth. It's ridiculous.
Is Angie Noida Kales and Canadian Angie? Somebody add Korean.
You know what I mean? Just bloody listen to them. You know what I mean?
Canadian and the elusive Angie is talking about you lot.
Yeah, Emma, I understand what you're saying there, but that's my choice to forgive, because them things were aimed at me. You know what I mean? If someone said something about me, that is my choice to forgive, right? But you need to understand, these people in the box, right, have literally platformed people that have doxed people that they call their friends. You know what I mean? They have literally say they're friends with a certain person. See, this is what I mean, each their own, but I'm talking about my loyalty here and how I stand. At the end of the day, like they're saying, we love Cockapoo, we love Miss Red and all this stuff. Well, you're now chatting to people that was saying she was lying about cancer, saying the most horrendous things, platform someone that doxed Donna's granddaughter and daughter with all that chocolate swirl, evil avocado. These platformed all these people and laughed about it as well. Not once stood there and going, you know what, right, that's all wrong, that is disgusting. They laughed about the whole situation and literally said, oh, yeah, they're getting what they deserve. That's where I'm saying, that's where my loyalty is, because at the end of the day, right, you're now talking to the people. So then when you're saying, like, oh, people, so then when you're saying, like, oh, yeah, at the end of the day, like, for me, it's so great, I don't see the environment around them. I'm not being funny. Like, how can you now say that you love someone when you've just speaking to the people that have literally said the worst, the absolute worst about, like, questioning people's cancer, laughing about situations, literally platform someone that doxed someone's daughter where their grandchild lives and sat there and said she deserves it. You know what I mean? They've done the worst and said the worst. And I'm not being funny now. Like I said, this is how I feel. Each their own. You know what I mean? I ain't slating them. I'm just saying, for me, how I stand on it, this wouldn't have gone down. I would not be able to. Yeah, here's an example now, right? If they'd done that to a friend of mine, Frankie, or something like that, you really think that I'm going to sit in a room with someone? Does it look at the Candyman situation? Like, I had mutual friends with Candyman and stuff like that, yeah? But still, because of the situation that happened with the Cockapoo doxing, never spoke to him from that day forward. You know what I mean? Like, because of that situation, it was too raw for me. So I'm just different on that. That's how I feel. Each their own, I guess. But the thing is, like, when you're saying, like, about, obviously, I forgave Angie because what she said about me, that's my choice, though, as a person. It's like, that's their choice. But you need to understand that they also did things to your friends. You know what I mean? So, each their own, I guess.
That's fine. That's exactly what before you lot was camping, Canadian Angie, she said that you're...
I mean, look, and also, here's another one. I forgot to mention this as well. Look what they did to NJ Host. I mean, most of these are friends with NJ Host, and look what fucking Canadian Angie did to him as well. Just saying.
fake as hell and that you shouldn't be in the UK business. Well, she never said it like that, but she said that she's always had your back.
Josh, bring Levi up now.
You know how many messages I'm getting?
Said she's always had your back. Well, no one has had your back.
Can I just say something? The whole time I've been in here, have I slagged her off at all? If I said she's like,
what I...
no.
I'm going to go by what everyone's saying.
Elusive Andrea, you are not going to tell me where I can and can't go, what I can and can't do. My own parents don't tell me what I can and can't fucking do.
Oh, wait. Chaos, can I say something, though? Shall I be totally honest with you lot, yeah? You lot have allowed her, yeah, to... Like, let me be honest, yeah? You lot have allowed... I'm speaking in general when people... That
Yeah, true, though.
Chat her and make her come in her box. You lot have allowed her to dictate now because... You lot have maybe potentially had the same arguments, like the same neutral people you lot have fell out with. She's probably come in your box, and now she feels this control. And now you lot, because you lot have allowed her to make that, like, to pave the way for that. Do you get what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Yeah. This is what you're trying to do.
And then even with top.
And another thing, you know, when they mention like Delusive Angie talking about their kids / parenting or whatever the way where they want to look at it is, these have also done as much as Angie, Delusive Angie, if not more, spoken on about, why don't you go off TikTok and look after your kids and stuff. These have said the exact same as Angie said, Delusive Angie. So, but their anger is pointed towards Delusive Angie, you know what I mean? So, like I said, match the energy from both sides. That's what I feel you need to do. I think their hatred for Delusive Angie is too strong to see what's around them and look at the mistakes that are, you know what I mean, that's around them, what's been going on. They've said the most horrendous things, and all this about, oh, but it's Christmas. Oh, don't forget, just because it's Christmas, you know what I mean? Smiling Assassin, Delusive Angie went low to Top Girl, but so did also these. These also went low to Top Girl. Told her to get off the app, she's got a kid and all this stuff. You know what I mean? So, at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Each people are going to be different and they each their own. I'm just saying how I feel because it's my life and I'll say how I truly feel. But like I say, people are going to act out differently and that's fine.
Girl, she's done the same with everyone that's with Carla, Top Girl, everyone that's been around her that's not around her now.
No, but that's fine. But I still came in here to talk to Top Girl. No, she hasn't done that, not in my eyes, because she hasn't dictated where I can go. Like,
right.
I still came in by myself into Top Girl's live.
Yeah.
Danielle,
don't kiss him, Mick. Danielle, kiss him, Mick.
Yeah, but she hasn't paved anything for me, and she's not giving me my
Morning,
platform.
Shazila.
If my platform came off anyone, it's CLA, to be honest.
When my platform come out of my own mouth.
Mine came off with CLA, what happened with her, like 2 years ago almost, or whatever it was, and then I started going live, so.
It's doing that. Doing this because of the people sitting in these boxes, and she's doing this because she's had a drink and she's wanting her views, she's wanting everybody talking about her.
And she said about my children being...
See, this is why I won't go to Canadian Angie's box. She's inciting hatred on me. Because the cult follow Canadian Angie now, don't they? So they're all probably in there listening to the shit. This is why I won't go in the box now.
Yeah, she's not going to be happy about CA being here.
No, I didn't care. I didn't care until I got this. Because I've got a screenshot saying, oh, look, they're all besties. I thought, and I actually said, well, that's fine. That's Christmas. And then I got this.
I can go wherever I want. She doesn't tell me where to go.
Yeah? Because the cult is supporting Canadian Angie. Yeah? And you can support as much as you want, but you are not coming into my life. Because that's how mad I am. Because I'm sitting in my own goddamn business. Do you know what I mean? It's still brought up over and over again. So it's not that Canadian Angie that I give a shit where you go. But number one, you're sitting... Yeah, with a woman that talked about Gypsy Queen's child, yeah, and you're sitting there saying, yeah, to oh, I didn't know about what she said about your child, that's terrible. While you're sitting in the box with someone that said about SGA being their kid, taking the piss, mocking it. Make it make sense, Angie. Do you get what I'm saying? Saying, oh, I didn't know that, yeah, it's not okay that about what she said about your child. You know, you can go wherever you want, Angie, but I didn't think you would sit in the box with someone that said about someone's child. You say you sit there, Angie, saying you're against bullying. Fuck off. You're against bullying. While you sit with the people that bullied the most. Oh, please. Yeah, I think a lot of people have unfollowed her now. I think she's made a bit of a mistake, hasn't she, that Canadian Angie, because I think it's just gone to prove she has no goddamn morals. unfollowed you. A lot of people unfollowed her. Everyone unfollowed
you,
Canadian Angie, guys. Everyone unfollow her. She can stay with the bully crew, because that's what people call them, the bully crew. Used you, definitely, yeah. She definitely used me, yeah. But don't worry, I'll be live at 12 o'clock myself. So don't go and watching Canadian Angie, I'll be live. Yes. And bloody evidence, all that kind of thing, morals. Don't like bullying. Yeah, I hate bullying. Piss off, Canadian Angie, you know what I mean? People are right about this woman, I swear to God. Because she sent me a few lions, I stand by my morals. And you're a bully supporter. You support bullying. And that's what she does. It was on her platform as to that police call. You know what I mean? But she's desperate, I think, But she needs to maybe stay in Canada. God knows why she's even on this side of TikTok, to be honest. It's weird.
Yeah, but that's your view now, and you need to understand that your view there is your view. However, you didn't have that view when she was throwing you a couple of lions or whatever she was sending you. You know what I mean? You didn't have that view then. But you've only got that view now because someone's disagreed against you. You know what I mean? Disagreed with you, where that's wrong. You know what I mean? If you've got that view, you have that view entirely. You know what I mean? You don't think just because now you've had a disagreement, you're thinking of you know what I mean? Your point scoring now, like you literally there lost an argument and then you went straight and you're on. Oh yeah, you're sitting there now because you went at Torian, but you've also had Torian in your box after all that anyway. So there you've lost that argument there. Like I could pick and choose everything you've gone for here, but you know what? I'm not going to give it the energy because, like I said, I've got my feelings on the whole situation. You're going to have your feelings. Other people are going to have their feelings on the situation, and that is fine. But like I said, you're point scoring now and talking about certain situations, but you've also done it yourself. So that's pot kettle back morning. Pot kettle black, and you know what I mean. It's a bit strange. Good morning, Ebenezer. You well? So I could pick and choose. I could literally pick at this all day long and prove her wrong over and over and over again. But you know what? It's going to go through one ear, come out the other. She's not going to listen to me, and next thing you know, it'll be Alex's live. Alex is a wrong and all this stuff. But you know what? I don't care anymore. I don't care. I really couldn't give a shit. Where are we going now? Oh yeah, Evil Queen talks about the fallout between CA and obviously DA. So morning Pearl, how are you?
You're nothing but a fake, yeah? I'm so mad.
Thank you, FYP2.
Because I'm sitting here minding my goddamn business and I'm still being slagged off. I'm saying...
What's it got to do with Canadian Angie to fight your battles for you? Why don't one of your moderators join up, or whatever? Why should Canadian Angie go, hang on a minute, don't talk about Delusive like that? Because they've got experiences with Delusive that Canadian Angie hasn't, so their right to speak about her will not be taken away by Canadian Angie, because Canadian Angie is fair anyway, so she would never try and take someone's voice away.
I'm well, Paul,
Delusive
thank
Angie
you.
wants to control everybody around her, and it'll be to her own detriment that she's effed off Canadian Angie, because I know Canadian Angie's a good person and she still won't think badly of Delusive Angie, but I do hope that she doesn't give her any financial support, because it doesn't matter what you give these people, they're never going to be nice to you or loyal to you, because, it's just how they are. You can't, you know what I mean? These people don't care. They're just not nice people, really. So, always put your money where you're going to be investing in that person's future social media journey, for instance. This is just a drunk. I hope, with all my heart and soul and power of Christ compels me, the alcohol poisoning happens or something, you know what I mean? In your sleep. I can't wait for it to happen. I would be made up.
See, that's where. Thank you, Paul. That's where I think the lines are. You've gone over the line there, because no matter what situation. Thank you, Paul. Thank you. No matter what situation has ever gone on with me and Delusive Angie, now I've never wanted her to be unalived. Never once had that hatred for someone on this app where I feel that someone should be unalive, telling people to be, in their sleep. You know what I mean? I think that's just way too far. You can say whatever you want about it, have the back and forth. If you wanted to shame her and that's if you choose that as your choice, you know what I mean? But that is just really too far, man. You know what I mean? It's way too far. I don't care. She said that about my kids. She said what about your kids, Top Girl? About the Arthur thing. I'm only going on what I mean, you're going to have a different view, obviously, clearly. But with me, I just think that's too far. So.
Battle. I'm having a genuine thing, having a little sing-song and a dance.
This is one of the most poisonous people on this app. One of the most poisonous, awful, terrible people.
And I'm being slagged off, right? Okay, to what a woman I thought had my back. And Kales has sat there, right? With what she said. Remember what she said, yeah? Going by something with no goddamn receipts. I'm going to stay in my own lane. You know what I mean? I'm not giving these bastards a platform, because that's exactly what they...
Canadian Angie doesn't need a platform. She has her own, and I give her a platform too on my big platform. Every night we pin Canadian Angie, or we talk about her, or direct traffic over to her live. People like tuning into Canadian Angie and Kales and Paul and all the people who join the box, the FYP teapots, because it's different. It's not just one person doing the FYP or two. It's 4 or 5 people all having their opinion on the clip, and then it moves on to the next clip, and it's a really, really good watch, alongside REQ Minx as well. They're different to the other FYP shows, so Canadian Angie doesn't need your help. She never has done. She's been around me for years, getting promotion for years on her account. So why do you think that Canadian Angie is all of a sudden just getting these numbers? She's had these numbers loads of times.
Morning, Gemma.
She's had all the drama in her boxes loads of times. She's just better than you. So stop being jealous. Stop trying to control people. You won't control anybody. You can't even control your own bladder. So how do you expect to control anyone else?
They want from me. And I don't care what you say, Jims. That's a fact. I've just got the screen recordings. So, Canadian Angie, you...
As someone who doesn't take the app seriously and it's just an app, she gets very affected every day, doesn't she?
Go and find that recording about I see go and look after your kid and you got a reborn kid. So goddamn what? You know, she said, I'll go hope I get hit by a bus on my way to see my mother, and now I probably don't see my niece. Spoke on my niece, but you're not going to see all that.
Well, she didn't speak on your niece. She said she hopes you get whatever so that you don't see the niece. So she didn't speak on your niece, did she? By your rule of thumb, Delusive Angie, she spoke about you not seeing the niece. She didn't slag the kids off or mention the kids in a derogatory way. She said you. So by your rule of thumb, she discussed you as an auntie, not the child. Canadian Angie reacts to Delusive Angie's anger at her being in Top Girl's box.
There's Kales, right?
Don't you dare talk about Kales.
Morning, Emily.
She's been bad me for days since I came in the other day.
Kales, do you want me to go over and defend you?
No, listen, she's been on about me since I came in the box the other day.
Thank you, Ella.
Sort this out.
No. Listen, at the end of the day, I'll go where I want when I want.
Exactly, Canadian Angie can go where she wants, when she wants.
What she should have said,
Canadian Angie's not your friend, she's someone you know offline.
Thank you, Papa.
Why do you think that she's your friend when you hated her for years on the app? That Canadian Angie, you've said loads about her. Thank you so much, Alex. And it's only recently you've been nice to her because she's been gifting you lions and that. But I suspect she's pulled back a bit. Sorry, I crossed that off then accidentally. I suspect she's pulled back a bit and, you know, now you're trying to cuss her. Imagine cussing someone who's been so good to you and has been fair with you and stood up for you, you know, when everybody was saying a different thing.
Woman's not here, it's one-sided. Well, we haven't seen she got videos of what you said.
Which show now?
I don't post them. Do you understand? I've got them on here.
Thank you, Georgia.
I don't post them. It's not on my profile. And you can't go by one-sided and be like Kales. Yeah? Do you want to see my side? Do you want to see my side?
Can I just ask a question? This is to the people who have a badge, a gifting badge over, let's say, 31. Are you still friendly with the initial creator that you built that badge on? Just a yes or a no. I'm just interested. I always like to know this every now and again. So anyone over 31? Yes, so that's good. Who is it? Racing girl? Can I be nosy? No, definitely not. See, this is what I'm saying. Be careful who you're investing. Nick, yes, obviously. No, says Jenny. Gracie, oh yeah, Gracie's consistent and lovely. Yeah, so that's great news for some ears, but look at the people who are saying no. Imagine, be careful who you're investing. I was Kel before. Oh, no, wait, see, when people change the name, I lose track of the profiles. Oh, yes. I say no. Yeah, I'd just like to ask, because, like, that just proves my point. Be very careful who you invest your money into. You know, always think to yourself, is this someone I'm going to watch in a year's time? Are they going to be able to maintain what they're doing now in a year's time for me to send £300?
Yeah, but you don't know what's around the corner, you know what I mean? There's a lot of people that have got masks on the app, you know what I mean? There's a lot of creators that are probably, you know what I mean, pulled the wool over your eyes and thought there was a certain way, and then obviously you've invested your money. You can never say that. Be careful who you invest your money in, like, don't be stupid, because at the end of the day, if people have sent someone money, you never know what's going to happen, you know what I mean? It could be a later date where something happens and they've obviously showed you a different side of them, you know what I mean? I turned my gifting badge off ages ago. Yeah, so you never know, like, you never know who you're investing in, and that you can never say that, man. I thought it was helping the animals. Well, sometimes you just don't know. There's a lot of people. She's talking facts, Lorraine. Yeah, I understand what you're saying about her. She's talking facts. Yeah, she is to an extent where you have to be careful, but you're not going to know. You can't ever tell the future what they're going to become. You know what I mean? You never know. So when you are gifting someone, for that, at that time, they might have not done anything wrong, but at a later date, something could come along, and they could have done something wrong, and then they could have been cancelled or whatnot. You just don't know. I mean, look back in the day, Billionaire Gift, they used to get loads of gifts and that, you know what I mean? You didn't know how he was going to turn out, you know what I mean? So there's loads of people. Diageo used to get loads of love in his box battles, you know what I mean? Everyone used to go in his box battles, all the big creators and stuff, and then all that came out, so you just never know. You never know what's around the corner. You really, really never know what's around the corner. So, Top Girl, I've got a question for you. Obviously, because I was talking earlier in the thing, and I showed a clip, and I said I had my opinion on things. Do you regret yesterday having Canadian Angie in your live and Kale's? Did you regret having him in your box yesterday? No. Not after everything. You don't feel that trying to even talk to them after everything they've done. Morning, Beth. Yeah, it's probably a bit easier getting in the box on it, to be fair.
Yeah, I can't be asked typing because I've been typing all that time to people in the comments. So thank you everyone for the nice comments. And Wayne, go kiss some Mick. Anyway, no, I don't. The reason why I don't is because we all say and do things on this app that we regret. And as adults, if we can sit down and talk to each other, thank you, Kirsty, and talk it through as adults and come to some sort of compromise and agree to things that we've said and done that are wrong, and try and push it past and find a middle ground to be able to you know, like, just get on this app, because you got to remember this app is not real life. However, we do come across each other on this app quite a lot. So to me, like, I said the most things, but I'm willing to apologise to people when I have done it wrong, and if I've hurt somebody, I'm the first one to apologise. Like, I'm not too big or too small to say sorry to anyone, because I know my mouth's as vile as the next person. So I don't regret it. However, I don't want people to get abused or get hurt by being on my platform or being in my box. It's not real life. I agree, it's not real life. So that's why I rather be able to sit and coincide with people on the app to have a middle ground and be civil with each other. Do you
know where my view was different? Like, I mean, like, everyone's, like you said, you're right there, but everyone has a difference of opinion, and everyone has the everyone wants a middle ground. They don't want to keep going the back and forth. But there was too many over them, like, they've stepped over the mark too many times. I'm not being funny. Like, for me, I personally couldn't have been in there just because of obviously my loyalty to Cockapoo and all that stuff, because you need to...
Can I just say something, Georgia? You incite drama, Top Girl, and you like the drama. Georgia, you're exactly the same. Like, you keep going in, like, let me just put one example in. You've not been spoken to Levi for months yet. You wanted to go into Canadian Angie's box months and months later and then still talk about the guy. So you're who's inciting hate, Georgia, me or you? Calm down with your rolling eyes. Like, stay in the comments and relax yourself. I've just said I do the most on this app. Did you not hear that? It is the same, because you're inciting hate. Nobody fucking even talks about you, but you want to be in the drama all the time. You don't want people to forget your name. That's what it is. Sorry, go on, Alex.
Yeah, and it was for me, like, 'cause obviously what had been said, like, it was only recently there was all still going on about the cockapoo cancer situation, and for me, like, and that's, for me, it's that goes past just a normal argument of just having a back and forth, you know, like a disagreement with people. And I'm not being funny, they also platformed the account and laughed about Miss Red's granddaughter and daughter being doxxed.
That's what I mean. Like, they've done the most. She said it about my child as well. Like, and I went for Daniel yesterday, because you heard it in that video that you just played, that I was still swearing at Daniel whilst everyone was holding a truce. Like, when people go to the extreme of saying stuff about, like, cockapoos lying about cancer and stuff like that, that's where you can't find a middle ground, because you go to the extreme about either talking about somebody's illness or talking about children being alive. That's why I could never ever forgive Angie for the things she said, because talk about me as a bitch, call me a cunt, I don't give a fuck. Say what Georgia said, that inside drama, I don't care, that's just like a passing comment. But when you go to the trying to judge people or say that they're lying about something so extreme, that's for them to forgive, not for me. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I don't think I could, because I've had so many people who are probably still fighting with cancer. My best friend is fighting breast cancer at the moment. I would never question her cancer journey or anything, but that's not for me to take his apology. But I don't take Daniel's apology for the things he said about myself. Do you know what I mean? I can't talk for cockapoo. However, you asked, like, do I regret it? I don't, because if there was any way that I could say, because I said sorry, like, after that, I don't know whether you saw it, where we was all saying nice things about each other. I apologize to everyone. Like, I'm the worst person to do stuff like that, but I don't hold hate for anyone in my heart, and that's what I wanted to say. Like, I don't, and I am sorry, because my mouth is really bad sometimes. It is bad, and that's something that I have to work on for myself.
Yeah, I appreciate that. But, so it is another one, because this is what sometimes I like, because obviously everyone's mindset's different, everyone does things differently, you know what I mean, and people need to understand that, and that's why TikTok's great at times, because people discuss things and you get to kind of resolution. But would you, as an example now, say if you, I'm not going to ask you actually, because it's probably personal, I was about to say who's your closest friend on TikTok. As an example then for now, say if you got, let's just say Alicia is your closest friend, yeah, if she chose
Jodie,
sorry?
Jodie.
Okay, Jodie. Okay, Jodie's your closest friend on TikTok, yeah? And then all of a sudden, Jodie said today, and she wanted to make amends with Delusive Angie. I know it's not going to happen, but today she said to you, I'm going to make amends with Delusive Angie. And then she goes into Delusive Angie's live. Are you still going to continue to speak to Jodie?
Yeah.
Oh, fair play then. That obviously, because I know people would have different views on that. They'd be like, if you was Law, because she's what she said about my child, I'm not going to speak to you. You know what I mean? People.
Shall I tell you why? I would, like, firstly, if they're your closest friend, yeah, or because I know if I'm hurt by something, Jodie would be hurt by the same thing, and if she's hurt by something, I'd be hurt by the same thing. So she wouldn't lose her morals or anything to go back to that person who's her best friend. So she wouldn't even go to that place in the first place. But if she did, there would be a good yes, she did after Jodie, fuck off. She would never ever do that to hurt her best friend in the first place. Do you know what I mean? But if she did, then there would be a reason behind it. So I would never ever question somebody, or I would never dictate to another adult where they can and can't go. There's a different, like, I wouldn't in my real life. So it wouldn't happen. It wouldn't even be a question. But if it did happen, there would be a reason behind it, and I would never question my friends on why they're doing this and what they're doing it for.
Yeah, and that's why I said Top Girl. You know, and I mean, I'll have my opinion, and everyone else will have their opinion. That's fine. Like I said, it was all like when people were sitting with Corey in the box, but then they were saying I love Pearl, but then in the next breath, what Corey said about burning Pearl with petrol, and I was like, how can you there say you love someone? Were you there having conversations with someone that said the most horrendous things? I mean, I just look at things differently. I don't know if people do, if people are going to agree or disagree. It's fine, you know what I mean? We all have different.
I think we've all done it. Like even Miss Red said, like on this app, we lose so many morals on this app. Do you know
That's
what I mean?
true.
And it's so fucking. This app is something that I've never come across. Like it's so weird. We act on this app that we wouldn't act like on the real life, and it's mad because I just don't get it. Georgia wants to be relevant. Do you want to get in the box, Georgia?
Georgia, I mean, you can have different opinion, but I think Georgia's sound. Do you know what it is with Georgia? I feel that she has took a lot of flack, you know, Top Girl. I mean, you're going to disagree with me.
I had no disagreement with her. I got asked to share the live, right? So I shared the live, and then she called me, I couldn't, and blocked me. So, like, she can do what the fuck she wants. I don't give a fuck. Like, it's weird behaviour. I have no problems with her until she called me a rat, was it, or something like that, and I couldn't. You know what pisses me off about certain people? They'll say something and then block you without. Then you can't reply to them. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna have like big talk, don't block somebody and let them reply to you.
I thought this was the time for forgiving. You literally was in a live with them fucking people last night, and she's only called you a see you next Tuesday.
Who?
You just said she called you a think, or whatever she said to you. Georgia said something about you, didn't she?
Yeah, but she's continuously coming in the comments. Like, just jump up, Georgia. You have a lot of things to say. Like, just tell me what's your problem. And it is the season of forgiving. I'll be nice. I'm trying to be nice, but everyone just keeps rattling me. And can you rise Levi?
Yeah, but I don't want to rise you both without Georgia, because for me it wouldn't be fair. I want to keep it kind of neutral. Georgia, would you like to come up, Georgia? Because I don't want you two to kind of push something one-sided, because it wouldn't be fair to Georgia. I'm going to be honest with you.
What if he doesn't want to? What if he doesn't want to talk about Georgia? What if he wants to, be nice to me and tell me he loves me?
Well, you're not going to start.
No.
Okay, Georgia said she's going to pop up Levi in a couple of minutes. You're more than welcome to come in, of course, but I don't obviously want it to be one-sided because it wouldn't be fair.
Yeah, but Levi might just want to tell me how much he loves me.
Come on now, we're mentioning Georgia and we know the history and stuff. Come on, I'm not stupid, Top Girl. One thing I'm not, you will all agree, I'm not stupid.
Well, I just want to say there's two people that are not welcome on my platform anymore, is Fee and Jade. So Jade, you're messaging me and saying to me that I hope I'm okay, but I told you yesterday, don't get Michelle involved. She doesn't want drama. But then you went on your different account and started saying to Michelle in Courtney's live that all this shit that's going on with Fee. So you incited all that drama in my live yesterday, and you thought I wouldn't find out that you went to Michelle's live in Courtney, to Michelle in Courtney's live and started telling her what was going on in my platform.
To be honest with you, someone come in, that FYP Clips account come in last night in my live and said Fee's done something to Michelle and made her upset and that. And I didn't know whether to believe it, because that FYP Clips account came in the other day and told me to play a video of M's that was going to get me a banana.
Yes, thank Jade, who was in my, and everyone was saying to me, don't, Jade, Dorothy, don't trust her. And I thought, you know what, she's fine, she's harmless. But I said to her, don't start causing trouble for Michelle. They're all having a chilled out live in Courtney's. And then she went on a different account while she was still in my box, and then started telling Michelle that all what was going on in my platform on my live. So
what did you obviously you know the answer to this? I didn't know, because I didn't ask for an explanation last night. What did Fee actually say to Michelle then? I don't know the ins and outs of that.
I when I left my live, I was gonna ring Jodie, because Jodie told me to come off and ring her. I came off and I was so emotionally drained by everything. I just turned my phone off and I went to sleep. I've grabbed my son, I fed my son, and I just went to sleep because I was just so done with this app yesterday that I was so...
Oh, she's paused. I'll get Courtney in then, and Levi.
Hey.
How you doing, Courtney? You are? Hello.
Yeah, no, I just came up to say, because a couple of comments said, so basically in my life, Jade did come in. She didn't mention Top Girl's life, to be fair, but she did say, oh, someone's been messaging or something like that. So it did bring drama into my life. And then I will admit it was stupid, I read out a comment, and then that obviously meant, which was saying about what was happening in Top Girl's life, and then obviously meant that Michelle went over, and I wish I didn't repeat it, because I was trying my best to keep it as drama-free as possible.
Yeah, I don't, like I said, I only found out last night in the live when that FYP Clips account coming on. I didn't know whether to believe it, because after what happened, the night before when they told me to play the M's clip when they was all saying really horrendous things about Marcus and that with AR and that, I thought, it's going to get a banana, that is.
I was actually shit show. I was actually going to go. I was going to end the live, and then people said don't end the live. But it just, to be honest, when you're doing all of that kind of stuff, it did tarnish it. And I wanted to speak to Fee because I was annoyed the fact she's sitting live after making Michelle cry and going on and on and on. And I just went into her box to tell her, please get off the live. And she still stayed on till 4 in the fucking morning.
Sorry, I got a phone call.
Oh, you're famous.
So I don't know what happened with Michelle, but I just came off.
Yeah, I seen the clip. I didn't watch it all.
Thank you everyone for the gifts. Sorry, I forgot to mention it. But go on, what did you say, Courtney?
No, I was just saying that so Jade came into my box and brought up someone's message, someone's situation. She never mentioned your live. Stupidly, I repeated a comment, and that's how Michelle found out about your live. So it was my fault in a way because I read a comment. But Jade did come into the live to bring it all up into my live. But Michelle basically told her to just get out, basically.
See, and I told her not to do that.
Yeah.
Because we was literally having a chilled out live because there was just too much going on it, like it was so loud in your live.
Yeah.
And nobody could talk, and I just left. And then, yeah, Phil, you was there. I told Jade not to go over because I was like, they're having fun, leave it.
Also, before I drop Alex, I have tagged you in a clip. I don't know if you've seen that David CR, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Have you seen the thing he said about a 13-year-old sister or something?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you played it already?
Nope.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you, but I did tag you in it in case you hadn't seen it.
Yeah, it was explained, but the context, for me, it was too much to play because obviously, with the TikToks like lately, it's so touchy with things being said. It's easy. I don't know how, like, with me, like, certain things now are triggering my lives. I'm getting bananas left, right, and centre.
No, I get that 100%. I just wanted to. I did tag you and I did tag Miss Red, but no, that's fine. I completely.
I'll be honest with you. That because obviously that comment. How do you feel about that comment?
Myself.
Yeah.
Absolutely disgusting. Children should never be in jokes ever.
Do you know there was a vote and literally 99, basically over 90% thought he was funny and it was dark humour and that was it. No, it wasn't even serious.
No, children should never be involved in jokes ever.
Yeah, I agree. But there was literally one of them videos, like a script, and there was a vote thing on it, and literally there was like 3,000 people voting, and about 3,000 likes on the video, and there's a vote thing on there, and it was 90% thought it was just dark humour, like basically.
And then obviously there's the joke about, I don't know, well, Top Girl, I'll easily send it to you because there's also another video of this guy that I've not been able to see the actual video. I've only unfortunately heard it from Angie's live. But basically he says he went to a Just Eat person, trigger warning here, but a Just Eat person came to the door with the green bag and he said that it would go basically insinuating that they're carrying something as like a tea.
Send it to my inbox from babe.
If you got Instagram or anything.
I don't have other social media, but can you send it to Jodie, and she'll usually send me stuff.
Yeah, if someone could just send me an Instagram or something, and I'll send it so that they can send it to Top Girl. Cheers. Right, I'll drop out. I just want you.
Yeah, so I get like everyone. I wanted to, even with all the Angie stuff, when I went in Angie's box afterwards, and then I played the video on mine. I still said to everyone, leave it for now. She just wants to spoil what we're doing tonight. I don't want to talk about it. Let's all go to Courtney's, and then from Courtney's, I went to my own. And we were just having a chilled one. Nobody was fucking chatting shit. We were just chilling before everyone went to sleep, and then Fee came in drunk, and then obviously Jade thought it was okay to stir the pot, and then that's how it all blew up again in my life. And I'm so glad for people telling me to get off live, because it's just so fucking toxic right now on this app.
Yeah. George, you still in? Because you just requested again. Can you want to come up? We could try and get this resolved, and obviously.
It was Eleanor. You was in there, weren't you, my love?
Oh, she's there again.
Hello, can you hear me?
How you doing, Georgie? Yeah, we can hear you.
I've only got one AirPod in, so I don't know if it's going to be quiet.
Thanks, Mary.
You're fine.
Yeah. Listen, I don't like if I put something in the comments. I don't understand why it's any different to 1,000 people in it.
Because
I don't understand.
People, I've not spoke to them off the app. I've never spoke to them people. You was one that I used to talk to off the app, in my inbox, this, that, and the other. So
right.
Thanks,
okay.
So
yeah, that's fair.
Obviously you're gonna when you're making comments about me, it's gonna stand out more than other people that I don't talk to.
Okay, well, obviously the situation between this is what I don't understand is when you talk to people off the app and you've been nothing but nice to them.
Yep.
I now have an issue with you, which we've discussed, and you know why. So I just don't fuck with you anymore.
Right, no. Let's get it right. You inboxed me last week and said, do we have a problem? And I said, no, I do not have a problem. And then all I got told was to share a live to you, and because everyone was going at you in that live, you thought it was okay to inbox me, calling me a rat, and then blocking me without me able to say something.
Okay, do you want to tell the truth about what happened, or should I?
You do it, because I can't hardly remember it, but go ahead.
Okay, so me and you have spoken off of the app, right? Yeah. We've always been okay.
Yeah.
Anytime there's a situation happening or a live where I'm mentioned, where I rise, you're in the comments. And like, for example, when I had an argument with Scotty on the app when he was talking about my sexuality, you was a mod in the live and you was continuously inviting me into the live. If you had any... Can you let me finish, please?
Which Scotty?
It was like a couple of months ago. So from then, I've had my hesitations about you.
And then Scotty? Which Scotty?
I think
I don't know his full name.
Scotty Lum. Scotty Lum, that's the one.
I've never been Scotty Lum's a mod, so that's a lie.
No, not in his live. You was a moderator in the live and you kept inviting me in. I don't remember whose live it was in. And then I remember messaging you like, why are you continuously inviting me in? You have no good intentions, and I just don't fuck with people like that. And then obviously I had a bicker with Michelle, and I'm out, and you share the live to me 3 times along with everybody in the live. I go into the live. You're like, oh, Michelle wanted to speak to you. She wanted to sort it out. So I go into the box, and then Michelle goes, I didn't want to speak to you. And then you're laughing. That's why I don't fuck with you.
Right, so
it's just
obviously,
like, and considering I have spoken to you off the app, I've been nothing but nice and respectful to you, and then you're doing things like that, and it's not been once, Top Girl. If I was in your shoes, I'd just be like, yeah, I can't admit I was being snaky. That's it. So I don't fuck with you no more. It's not a problem. I can't do it. Like, to me, I can't wrap my head around it. If I've been nothing but respectful for you and defended you on multiple occasions, never done a thing wrong to you, and that's the same as Levi, never done a fucking thing wrong to him.
Right,
so like what? So yeah, of course, go on.
Right, so if I'm asked to share a live to you, I'm going to share the live to you. Michelle was drunk that day and she was just having a laugh. You took it in a wrong way. That's not my fault.
But hold on, you was attacking me for saying she was drunk.
Let me talk. All I did was share a live to you and laugh. So if it's a criminal offence to laugh, I'm sorry for that.
I said to one of the girls, I shouldn't have even bothered arguing back with her because I felt like she'd been drinking, and I don't like arguing with people when they're drinking. And then when I come into that live, you was like, Georgia, if you said, you just admitted she was drunk, but when I come into that live, you went, if you're saying she's drunk, then you should probably speak on it. How does that make sense? You was literally attacking me in that live for saying she was drunk, but you just said she was drunk. You was doing anything at that point to attack me. That's not somebody I want to associate with. Like, I don't understand
That's
it.
fine, but don't start saying things in the comments, because then I will have something to say. If you don't want to fuck with me, don't have an opinion about me, and I won't have an opinion about you. If you're saying you don't want to fuck with me and you don't want nothing to do with me, don't have an opinion about me, then I will have the same opinion about you. Do you understand?
Listen, if me saying what happened between me and you or me and Levi is bitching about you,
no, that was
then
when you was in the
that's on
comments,
you.
it had nothing
That's
to
not
do.
a me problem.
Georgia,
I'm not bitching
when
about you. I'm
you're
just
saying
speaking.
things about the comments now, and it had nothing to do with the Levi situation. So you don't want to fuck with me, but you want to have an opinion about me. So I'll have an opinion about you. Do you understand?
But you can have an opinion about me. Nobody's
Right,
saying
so
you
don't
can't.
say you don't want to fuck with me when you're going to have something to say about me. I will have something to
Well,
say
I
about
watch
you.
Alex's FYP show, and if you're on the FYP show and you're in the box, and I comment saying you incite drama and you
don't
like
wanna
drama,
fuck
what's the
with me, but
problem?
you want to have an opinion about me, so I'll have the same. So you
You can have an
can't
opinion
say,
about
yeah,
me.
thank you very much.
But the difference is, Top Girl, I know I've never done anything wrong to you.
I've never fucking done anything about it, but if you're going to call me a rat, I have an opinion about you now, and I have a problem with you.
No, I said you're a fake cunt, because you are.
So then I'll have...
Same as Levi.
That's the same thing. So I'll have an opinion about you.
Okay, have an opinion about me. Sometimes, Top Girl, you should just be like, do you know what? Yeah, I was the person that done wrong. You haven't got to hate somebody just because you're the one that's done something.
What do you want me to do? Get on my knees and say, please forgive me, Georgia.
Whatever. Yeah, but that's it. There's no squashing the beef. If I'm in a comment...
for Georgia. I agree with that one.
What did you say?
I'm just reading the comments.
What's one rule for me?
I'm just saying, like, if you're saying you don't want to fuck with somebody, but you want to have an opinion, that person's going to have the same opinion about you, especially when you call them a cunt.
Okay, that's fair enough.
I had no problem with you, and I never swore at you. I even said to Levi, the only thing that I didn't agree with is when he brought his child into the conversation. That's the only thing, and I still didn't go at you for that, because it was yours and Levi's argument, not mine. However,
that's not true. You kept commenting in live streams that I was in, so that's not true. You're lying again. You kept when me and you were supposed to be okay.
Did I ever swear at you? Did I ever swear
when me and you were supposed to be okay?
Did I ever swear at you?
No, you didn't ever swear at me, but I swore at you.
Thank you very much.
And I was annoyed, which I have every right to be. Me and you were supposed to be okay. We talked off of the app. We had phone calls. You're acting nice to me, but then when it's on TikTok, it's a different story. If you had any good intention,
I stopped talking to you when you spoke about Levi's child. I never fucking had a conversation.
You stopped talking
off the app after that. After that, there was never ever one phone call that me and you had when you said you spoke about Levi's child. So don't
That's not true.
get it twisted.
That's not true, because we had a phone call about it.
On the Holy Quran, when I heard that you had spoke about Levi's child, I had never ever had another conversation with you off the app. Never, not one fucking phone call ever happened after you spoke about Levi's child.
I'm awake, yeah.
We didn't have a phone call about it.
After, when you told me about it, never after that.
Why
never.
are you shouting?
Don't fucking say I'm lying. Because if I had a conversation with you after that, I'd say it.
We had a phone call about it. I remember
and then after that, I never fucking spoke to you off the app.
We spoke... Okay, what's your point?
I'm just saying, after you spoke about Levi's child, I never spoke to you off the app. Do you understand?
And I didn't talk about his child.
Right.
I actually spoke about... Yeah, that's not... I wasn't talking about his child specifically. But anyway, yeah, cool. So I'm just saying, I don't like you. We've obviously had a falling out. With me, we're all different. I don't forgive people when they've done something dirty. But it doesn't matter because I don't see you in real life anyway. So if I comment watching the FYP show just like everybody else and say you incite drama and you like drama, I don't really see the problem. Because you've been in loads of comments about me but acting nice to me off of TikTok. So
I've never spoke to you off the app after that.
It makes... Whatever. We've spoke off of that before.
Yeah, but after you spoke about somebody's child, I've never had.
It's weird to me. Like,
it's
how
weird
you,
that
how
somebody
you
who's not a mother is speaking about people's children. You're
okay.
You're another
Right.
Angie.
I'm what?
You're another Angie.
All right, cool, Sam. Listen, I can't wrap my head around somebody sitting there sending you pictures of their baby bump, sending you pictures of them, telling you their real name, and then when it comes to TikTok, they're acting like.
Yeah, because after this all happened before you spoke about somebody's child. Do you understand? I thought you was a decent person before
Why
you
are you
started speaking
shouting?
no, because you're talking fucking calm and you're not telling the truth. All this me being nice to you was before you spoke about somebody's child.
Okay, but you literally said that you didn't have a problem.
Okay, when I told you my fucking real name and we were talking about my pregnancy, it happened before you spoke about somebody's child.
Top girl, whatever. Listen,
whatever. When you do wrong, when
whatever.
I've done wrong, I admit my fucking wrongdoings. Why do you not admit it? Just
No,
because
you
you're
didn't.
talking fucking calmly, don't.
Why are you putting this on about your yet again?
Because you spoke about people's children for another Angie.
Why are you're making? I've called you out on your bullshit today and given you the same
What
energy you've
bullshit?
given me
Everything
for
you said, I
ages.
fucking told you.
At the
how
beginning
it
of this
happened.
conversation, you was lying.
No, was it? How was
It's
it lying?
fake.
What
Don't
lie?
act
Tell
like
me.
you get
What
along
lie?
with somebody.
Okay, I'm calming down now. What
Don't
lie?
act like you get along
Come
with
on,
somebody and
What
be
lie?
nice to them
It's getting
and
a
have
little
ill
bit, getting a little bit
intention.
deep now.
I don't know why. I don't know why we're arguing.
And you
that
keep
happened,
bringing
like,
this whole
6 months ago
conversation
as well.
back. You keep bringing this
about somebody's
conversation.
child.
Yeah, George, you keep coming back with
bringing
old
this
segments and stuff. Can you
conversation
just stop
back.
it now and that is boring.
Levi,
You
you've
spoke
clearly
on
not
my
been in this
child, right?
live, mate.
You
Why
made
are
a
you even in this
comment.
box?
You made a comment when I ended my live. You said to Sophie, "I beg you, put that dog down." You watched me on the sly. You joined my box.
There's no watch, Levi. If I watch you on the slide, I'd be on
Yeah,
a
you
fake
do. You
account,
watch me all
mate.
the time. You're obsessed.
Levi, you
George is
literally
weird.
spoke about me on your live like a
No, I
week
did
ago.
not. I did not speak about
yes,
you.
you did.
Have a clip of
You
it right now.
said,
Clip, clip.
did you or did you not say in your live the other day, I don't understand why the entire internet spun a narrative that Georgia controlled Cam 2 when you was the one that put that narrative out there. But because everybody fell out with you and
Get the
you
clip,
saw me
then.
come into your live,
I'm not gonna.
I want a clip.
Levi, when you come live at like literally 3 in the morning the other day, you was in your live and you said, I don't understand why everybody spun a narrative about Georgia controlling Cam 2. They spun this narrative, isn't it, Georgia? I don't like speaking on live. But that was a narrative you put out there.
That was a misread.
And then because everybody fell out, it wasn't. Levi, can you just tell
joined
the
me about
truth
3 in the morning
once
saying
in
I'm
your
speaking
life?
about you. My whole comment said no, he was, and we didn't speak about you at all in my life.
Why? And you're like, pull the screen recording up now, pull the screen recording up now. I don't have a reason to lie. You had a fallout with a lot of drama on this app, and then you tried to almost befriend me. You was like, I'm still blocked. You can unblock me if you want. Give me a call. I'm not gonna fucking call you. You're fake, man. The only person who's let me finish. The only person who spun a narrative about our friendship was you. It wasn't anybody on an FYP show. You was the one that said I control the platform. And because you fell out with everybody, you took it all back. You think I'm going to unblock you and message you? You caused me so much shit on this app because nobody can see your fucking colours, but now they do. I don't think I fucking pop up everywhere you are. I've stayed out of it.
Yeah, you got Ghost to come threaten me. So
what? I've had a conversation with you about that. Your issue with him has absolutely fuck all to do with
nowhere.
If somebody chooses to do something off of their own back,
he's
it
threatening
has
to come in my house. I can pull the Texas up if you want me to. It'll go around the front area.
Yeah, nobody's saying that didn't happen. We've already had this conversation. But I didn't know. Why are you saying so you're saying that I made that happen?
Because you were seeing him at the time.
He's never liked you, Levi.
You were seeing him at the time. That's why he had.
Your issues with Tommy and Ghost have fuck all to do with me.
It was at the time you were seeing him.
I wasn't. Oh my god! Yet again, you're lying. Why are you lying?
Do you know what? I was on Sophie was on the call with me, right? They were testing to see if you was GAY. They actually sent on the phone to me, Ghost and Sophie. So stop lying.
Wait, sorry. Carry that on. What did you say?
Testing.
Guys. It's getting a little bit deep now. It's getting a little bit fucking deep.
Right, Levi.
You're lying.
Listen to me. On a serious note, you're saying I was dating Ghost.
You were going to go on a date with him, yeah.
Okay, and?
Yeah, so he's going to be overprotective for you and come and threaten me and send texts. Of course.
You just said that I made him do that. I hadn't spoken to him in months.
I don't know. Why did he do off his own back? Why did I get a random message?
But yet again, you're putting narratives out. You said, I don't know. But you just said I got someone to threaten you.
Okay,
so
why
you know or you
do
don't.
at the time you were going to date him and all stuff like that?
Pardon?
Why we randomly do that around the time you were dating him or going on dates or was going to go on dates with him?
Hadn't spoken to him in ages, Levi. He called me about 2 weeks ago. He called me about 2 weeks ago on no call ID. Going mental about you. I said it's nothing to do with me.
Not that time. Time ago, I can get my old phone.
I'm saying in general, Levi, if somebody sees how you're moving, it's not my fucking problem.
Nah, not just a random.
Can I just say something? Like, I feel like all three of us, we obviously we've got issues that we don't like.
I've got issues, I don't care.
Going out, right? Okay, Jodie. Right. So
to be fair, the madness there, all that there was. I ain't even laughing at it because it's for me. It's the guy testing thing. I don't understand that.
I feel honest.
You don't think I'm not going to question somebody's sexuality or whatever, but I think like at the end of the day, like everyone's going to have their own story. I see things differently. George is obviously seeing things differently. Levi seeing things differently. We don't get along. You blocked me. I don't appreciate being called a cunt, and I do get high rate when people are trying to lie on my name. So if I don't want to fuck with you, but I don't want to have any bad blood, and I don't think Levi wants the same thing. So I feel like we should just stay away from each other. You do your own thing. If you want to stay in comments and belittle us, that's fine. I'm gonna keep doing me, but I'm gonna try not to bite back to you. Is that fair?
Yeah. Levi, can I just go back to something Levi said? You just said we all had a phone call testing George's sexuality.
No, we never.
You know how tapped that is?
Ghost said.
You did just say that.
Oh my God. No, I never said. I said, I heard you and George were going to date. Goes, nah, bro. I've just seen UFC GAY, which is testing things. As in him or Tommy. Not, I don't speak to Ghost. That's just come out of his mouth.
Okay, listen, whatever. I don't speak to that person for my own reasons, but if he's got beef with you, 1 minute you're friends, then you're not.
No, he's alright. He's chill now because he's falling up with Tommy because he's seen the real Tommy. I don't know what's happened between them, but
okay, well they're not really very different, are they, Levi? Because he was the one that was also calling your phone, threatening you, and who's the prick that was your friend staying on the phone to this scumbag for hours and hours trying to sort it out? You're fake, mate. Yes, I did. Don't even lie. He was threatening you a million, and
no, you didn't
as
really
the fucking girl is sitting on the phone to two people, stopping them from coming to your house. You're fake. I've done so much for you off this app.
I don't care if they came to my house. They came to my address. They come to my address.
Now you're like, oh, I'm okay with him. He was doing the exact same thing. He was the one who wanted to come to your house, and I fell out with him to defend you. And now you're sitting there saying you're having conversations about testing my sexuality. Let's not forget that he was the one saying he was coming to your house. I was the one putting myself in the mix to defend you off of
when
that.
We were mates,
never
yes,
brought it to the fucking
When we wasn't mates, yes. But when we wasn't mates, when you seen him, that's when I got the texts.
Okay, fine. So as a friend, I put myself in a situation to be a friend to you, to where I can receive threats. And now you're sitting there saying...
What threats have you received?
Oh, he wanted to go... You have I don't bring my shit to the app, but I fell out with that person.
Can I just say something,
you.
Alex? There's a girl in your comments called Rihanna. I've got a screenshot of her mocking Carla's disability. Can one of the mods block her?
Of course they can. Mods, can we get that done? Thank you very much.
Thank you, Alex.
I do need to go now, but yeah, as I was saying, Top Girl, I totally agree with what you just said. Like, that situation is done. We're just going to go around in circles. I didn't like things. You don't like things. Cool. But with you, Levi, what really fucking frustrates me is that you still don't even tell the people that are closest to you the actual situation. And when I scrolled into your live the other day, it was just quite simply because I saw the drama of you on the app, and then somebody messaged me saying Levi's live. So I literally unblocked you because I wanted to see what you was going to say. I was just bored, innit? And I wanted to see what you was going to say. You're like, Georgia, unblock me. Have you still got me blocked? I don't know why people spun that narrative about you on cam too. It was you. You put the narrative out there. You also said I fancied you because I told you in confidence that I was going on a date with a guy. So you used that to your advantage about the DG situation, put that on the internet.
Yeah, I did, because you kept on my kid. You kept on my kid. When you push someone, someone, you do live so much, George. It's boring.
Why are you saying push someone? I done one fucking live.
No, you find them lives every day about me. I didn't speak about you every day.
No, I didn't. You're such a liar.
Yes, you did.
Levi, I done one live about
No, you did not do one live.
One live.
You didn't.
I swear
You did not.
on my life,
That's a lie.
I done one live about you.
You did not.
You know I done one live. And you know what's so good about you lying in this live is all your people will be in here and know you're a fucking liar.
Cool.
One thing about you is you cannot tell the truth.
Okay.
You're snaky. And do you know what? You, like, I never could understand when I become friends with you, how you was friends with Millen. But then when I see how people talk about their best friends to other people, it made me realise why I shouldn't fuck with you. You're fake.
Okay.
And I put so much of my own fucking sanity on the line to support you. For you to you. I told you in confidence I was going on a date with a guy and you put it on the fucking internet and then you started spinning a narrative. No, because it suited you to spin a narrative. I found you. Why the fuck would I fancy you? I've never seen your face.
Cool.
You literally, I told you I was going on a date with a guy and you put that on the internet and then said I fancied you. You're fucking nasty.
Okay. Are you going to bring this up in 3 months' time now when you're bored and you come off the app?
No, I'm over it.
All right,
So
good,
can
then.
we make a
No, I'm not making a truce with us.
Yeah, no.
Right, no truces, but can you just like, can you just like leave it now? Like this is
It's getting a little bit, it's getting a bit too deep. Next thing I know, there's going to be fucking addresses flying out, phone numbers. You just don't know where these arguments go to. You know what I mean? Everyone just tries to.
Well, I think this has been a healthy conversation. To be honest, I appreciate it coming up.
Well, I'm glad if you're all agreeing, just obviously just to move on from the situation. Stuff, you know what I mean? That's a little bit of a positive anyway, especially now.
And I do think that none of these
I won't
are
bring
gonna
this
get.
situation
Oh my
up again.
god! I think I'm invisible. I think none of them are gonna get presents from from Father Christmas because they're really rude.
Yeah, no, I won't bring this situation up again. It's because you brought me up the other day. I'm not going to defend you, Levi. I just don't say anything because I don't need to unblock you either. Like, you think I'm going to forgive you? Unblock you.
Why don't you forgive me? No thanks, I'm good.
Oh my god! All right, I'll see you
I don't
later.
want any
Bye.
forgiveness from you, no thanks.
All right, bye. You literally asked me to unblock you a couple of days ago, but I'm going to go. Alex.
You always keep thinking I'm talking
thanks,
to you.
I know.
Cross my mind ever. So have a nice day.
Oh, thanks, French. Thank you.
Bye.
Sorry. Witchy Woo, it's a good job I'm a Muslim and I don't believe in Father Christmas, so I don't care if I don't get no presents. How about that? Anyway, Alex, next time I have a good idea to say, can you bring somebody in the box? Just ignore me and tell them to shut the fuck up.
Alex, while I was going to put 8K in here, can I dox Alicia?
No, there's no doxing in this life. I mean, there's probably going to be doxing happening over the app over Christmas.
Yeah, I'm just going to go live after this and dox, and then why not?
Top Girl is a bad Muslim. I never said I was a perfect Muslim.
Why are people arguing about fucking religions and that now? What is wrong with you, like in the chats, man?
It just switches instantly to something else.
You like need to get a grip of yourselves, man.
Thank you everyone for the game.
Calling people bad this, bad parents, bad fucking Muslims, bad this. Honestly, right, I've never witnessed so many fucking adults, right? So many fucking, including myself. I'm not crossing myself out here, like arguing. Kids now would watch us as adults, looking from the outside and be ashamed of us. Honestly,
you know what? I was speaking to Mia's dad today, and he lost his mum this year, and he's just saying like, whatever happens, like I'm not going to be able to go to church with my mum this year. I'm not going to see my mum. This is the first year of his life that he's not going to have his mum for Christmas. So I feel like we all just need to think about people who have not got their loved ones at this time. Like I'm not a Christian, I'm not a Catholic, I don't celebrate Christmas. However, I can appreciate and respect people who do. So I just feel like if I have done something to hurt somebody through this period of like your lot's religion and stuff, like I'm sorry, and I hope you do have a good Christmas and New Year.
Yeah, I mean, like no one knows what happens behind closed doors. Like I said, I've got something happened to me regarding Christmas. I don't talk about it because at the end of the day, I'll just move on from situations and just plod along. But at the end of the day, like I said, no one actually knows what people are going through, and I understand that. But at the end of the day, we need to take a step back and realise that, like, Levi says the app's the app and he doesn't take things too seriously and that, but sometimes people do, and some people have only got this as an escape, you know, and that's what people realise. You know, and you have obviously got your feelings, but other people have got different feelings. It's just nuts. Like, we're not always going to agree on this app. We need to understand that as well. My feelings are going to be different to Top Girl's feelings. Top Girl's feelings are going to be different to Levi's feelings, and vice versa. You know what I mean? Everyone's going to act differently.
Yeah, I agree.
And that's the problem on the app. Everyone thinks that because you don't agree with them, that you're the enemy, and that's not the case at all. It's just a difference of opinion. We all got it. So all we've got on this app is opinions. Because nothing's ever gospel and nothing's ever factual, believe it or not, because there's always going to be two sides that people are going to look at a different angle. Or point scoring as well. A lot of it's used to point score. They don't really care about it, because I'm telling you now, a lot of these people that go in live saying they're triggered, switch off their phone, will watch the same thing on TV and sit there eating popcorn. And I'm not being funny now. I'm going to be totally honest about it. I give trigger warnings out there, right? But how many people leave a live when they hear the word trigger warning? I guarantee you 99.9% of people stay in the live to see what it's about.
Yeah, they turn it down slightly.
Yeah, and that's me being totally honest with you. Trigger warnings are there just to try and protect people, to cover your own backs. But however, I guarantee you now a lot of people have, don't ever leave the live when there's a trigger warning.
It's FOMO, isn't it? Fear of missing out.
Yeah.
Well, I think we all know what FOMO means. Levi, you didn't have to spell it out.
Sorry, there might not be people in here, Top Girl.
I'm just saying.
Not all as brainy as you.
Anyway, so can we all try to? Well, I'm gonna try, guys, but I can't promise it. But I will try to be nice to everyone. And I don't know what's going to happen in 2025, but I will try. And I think Alex will try. Levi, I'll make him do it. Move on.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, hopefully now anyway. Hopefully now that Georgia situation, at least now there's no fucking buying at each other in the chats. At least hopefully that's sorted now. At least anyway.
It will never. She always comes in, and you know what it is though, because I'm a high rate. People think I'm not. Why are you being a bitch? Why are you shouting? But when I feel when people are more calm and they're chatting, they lie. It's just condescending.
They know.
Yeah, like I said, I don't speak bad.
Read Alex.
That's I don't understand why she does.
Read the room. It's my fucking room.
I don't give a fuck.
No matter what you're saying, Top Girl, if I want to scream "say" now and put a hooded fucking jacket on and sing
E17. Gavin, what did Angie say about shouting in front of Gavin?
Well, that's your responsibility.
It's your room, so it's your responsibility. How about that?
Yeah, you can mute me though. You have full control over your phone, and you're responsible for your own phone.
Guy, Alex is causing Gavin alarm and distress. Can we please tell Angie?
No. Or don't maybe turn into Angie. I'll say maybe come off the app for a few hours then, Top Girl. How about that one?
Maybe you should come to Manchester and I'll show you. How about that?
Oh, see that Frets now, guys. There we go. Frets. There we go.
Oh, Ashley wants to ask you something.
For God's sake. I'm not making this live back. I want to go back to the fucking FYP. You drama side, man, are horrendous.
You're the fucking drama. Exactly. Thank you, Sarah.
I've got a question, and I think the whole chat wants to know, where do we do the gayness test? Is it online or is it in person?
What?
Test the gayness chat. Where do we do it?
Ask Ghost. Ask for a link. You might have a link or something.
Right, okay. I just wanted to know if it was online or in person, because everybody wants to know.
I think he said it right. I think he said it because he's in a relationship. Because he said he's in a happy relationship for months.